So last week I made a video on how I stumbled across some Wells Fargo points that I forgot I had, and did a step-by-step walkthrough on how to book a flight on the Wells Fargo travel portal, and booked a flight to Nairobi, Kenya using those points in that video. Well, I also found some points I forgot about in my Altitude Reserve account, and in today's video I'm going to show you step-by-step how to redeem your Altitude points for travel. You see, one of the major reasons I have the Altitude Reserve card is that it earns you 3x back on mobile wallet spending. That doesn't seem like a big deal until you start to think about all the places that accept mobile wallet payments. Just about every serious retailer does, which means you can earn at least 3x on just about anything. I'm talking grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, shopping malls, the list goes on and on. I've had the Altitude Reserve for about 4 years now, and from random mobile wallet payments throughout the year, I earn about 10,000 to 30,000 points per year, which are valued between $150 to $450 when redeemed on the US Bank travel portal. And they're worth so much because you get a redemption value of 1.5 cents per point when you book travel on their portal, a major benefit of the Altitude Reserve. Every year when deciding if I want to keep or cancel my Altitude Reserve, it's always a simple choice for me. Because one, with my spending habits and usage rate with this card, I'm earning $150 to $450 each year on my everyday spending. And two, this card also comes with a $300 annual travel and or dining credit, plus many other perks and benefits. Across the board, the Altitude lineup of credit cards are very good and highly underrated. Personally, I think people should look more into these cards because they can make for a good 1 or 2 card setup, even for my cash back folks. I've done full reviews on all these underrated Altitude cards, so if you want to look at them in detail, I'll leave those review videos down in the description box. Anyways, on this upcoming trip, I'll be going to Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. And I'm going to use these Altitude points I forgot I had to book my flight from Burundi back to Texas. So let's hop onto the US Bank website so I can show you all the steps. Okay, the first thing you want to do is log into your account. Once you're in, you should see your personal dashboard, which displays all of your accounts. Of course, I've hidden all my personal information, but what you want to focus on is the block I'm pointing at that has my total number of points, which is 29,777. Over to the right of that block, it says View Rewards, and you want to click on that. This is going to bring you to the rewards and benefits page. Here you can look at all your points summary, which includes your points balance, how many points you've earned in this current statement, and also how many points you've earned this year. Over to the right, you'll see the different ways you can redeem your rewards, which includes travel, as a statement credit, for cash back, for gift cards, towards Amazon purchases, and a few other ways. We're booking a flight from Africa back to the US, so we're going to select the travel option. From here, at the top of your screen, you'll see that you have the option to book flights, hotels, car rentals, purchase activities or events, cruises, as well as other deals. But we're here to book a flight. As you can see, I've input a one-way flight from Burundi to Houston, Texas. Anybody else here in H-Town? If so, let me know in the comments. Anyway, the next thing we'll hit is search flights. So the cheapest option they have here is a flight for $909, which is in line with all the other travel sites I looked at before coming over to the US Bank travel portal. To pay for this flight in full, this $909 flight will cost me only 60,637 points. Because again, with the Altitude Reserve card, Altitude points are worth 1.5 cents per point when travel is booked on the US Bank portal. Now I only have 29,777 points, so I'm going to have to add an additional $462 in cash to book this particular flight, which I'm willing to do because this East Africa trip is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and these US Bank points just saved me about $450 on this trip, just for using my phone's tap to pay Google feature when paying for everyday purchases. So let's go ahead and select this flight. Here they give me an option to upgrade my seat. They have economy standard, business plus, as well as other options. But of course with a seat upgrade, you'll have to pay more money. I want the cheapest flight, so I'm going to stick with basic economy. So on this next page, US Bank gives me the option to keep all my points and pay the full $909. Or I can use my 29,777 points and pay the remaining balance of only $462. So of course, I want the option that's going to cost me the least amount of money. So I'm going to select use my points. After that, you'll have to add your contact information if this is your first time using the portal. Also, make sure your payment summary is correct. Next, you'll just need to read and agree to the terms and conditions, then complete your booking. Then voila, I've completed my one-way return flight from Burundi to Texas. As you can see, this portal is basically like every other travel portal. Very smooth and simple to use. So do you have one of the Altitude lineup of cards? If so, which one do you have and how do you like it so far? If you don't have one, which Altitude card have you been thinking about getting? As always, if you're into this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, truly, the easiest way is to just watch another video so that the algorithm knows that I'm making content that you like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.